What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I got a really cool knife to show you guys today. This is a knife I've seen online. It's been out for a few years, but I've never really considered getting one. Honestly, I don't know why. I think I know why, and I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, this is the Hogue MK1-G2. This is a Doug Ritter design. And man, I didn't know what I'd been missing. I'll explain more in a minute. Let me give you the specs real quick. All right, the close length of this knife is 4 inches, right? Blade length's only 2.9 inches, so you're just under 7 inches total length. So the handle to blade ratio isn't, some people may not like that, but they did it for a reason, and I'll explain that in a minute. The weight on this knife, this is a decent sized knife too. 2.6 ounces. This is a big knife. 2.6 ounces. It's crazy. The liners are stainless steel, clipped stainless steel. All the hardware is stainless steel. The scales are G10 with this beautiful milling on it, the sunburst milling, which provides fantastic grip, I gotta say. The pocket clip is reversible. It's a deep carry clip, but it rides down pretty low, so even, I don't like my clips, my knives real deep in my pocket, so this would be good. It leaves you a little bit to grab here, but some people prefer it to be much deeper than that. So, to each their own. I think this clip is fantastic, though. It works extremely well in and out of the pocket. Yeah, what a cool knife. Good look. Look at that. I don't know how well that sunburst will show up on camera, but let me do the show side. It looks fantastic, but the grip it provides is even better than the looks of it. It's something else, man. And what I was talking about with the handle to blade ratio with this one, I'm pretty sure they did that for ergonomics and to keep the blade under 3 inches, so it would be legal everywhere. But the ergonomics on this knife, some of the best I've ever felt, honestly. Some of the best ergos I've ever felt in a knife. They are so good, and this sunburst provides so much traction. This jimping they've done here on the spine of the blade and here at the top of the handle, man, it's really good jimping. Provides lots of traction, and the way this curves up here locks you in. You are just locked in with this knife, and this is a knife you could beat the hell out of. Yeah, no doubt in my mind, you could hard use the crap out of this knife, and you would be just fine. We give some size comparisons, and I'll talk a little more about it. Let's do some Spyderco here, Yojimbo 2. So it's a big knife. I'm gonna line the butts up here. It's probably got near a ½ an inch on the Yojimbo 2. Spyderco Shaman. It's a little bit shorter than the Shaman. Maybe an 1/8 of an inch, if that. They're almost identical. Best Tech Exploit. Here we go. Those two are almost identical in length. This thing's pretty thick too. It's thicker than a Shaman. Thicker than the Exploit. Quite a bit thicker than the Yojimbo 2. What else have I got big here? Here's the Micron Flicks. A little bit shorter than that. While I still have them, here's the Spyderco Capara. Just a hair shorter than the Capara. The Paramilitary 2 here. A little shorter than the Para 2, but not much, not much. And last but certainly not least, the Benchmade Griptilian. And just a FYI, I have a versus video coming between these two knives. Obviously, look at them. Yes, I understand one's thumb stud and one's a hole, but every good stud out there needs a hole, so it should work out okay. Honestly, it's going to be a good versus video between these two knives. I think they're identical in length. They look identical in length, so it'd be a better comparison with the one with the thumb stud. Honestly, but I think with this, I can tell you which I prefer, the hole or the thumb stud, because these knives are so similar to each other that, yeah. And this one may surprise you, actually. That versus video may surprise you. Price on this knife is $150 for 20 CV, made in the USA. Fantastic ergos. Nice drop point blade with a flat grind that's 2/3 the way up. The thumb studs are really good. See if I can get this close and show them to you up close. The way these thumb studs are done, they provide a lot of traction. And this knife is easy to thumb flick or reverse flick. Buttery smooth. Just buttery smooth. Yeah, I really like this knife a whole lot. You can only buy these knives at KnifeWorks, by the way. I'll link them below, and they actually are in stock. Believe it or not, but this knife is only sold at KnifeWorks. It's the only place you can buy it, which surprises me. That's probably why I haven't ever really had any interest in this knife, because when you're scrolling through the websites, you know, looking for things, I've never bought anything from KnifeWorks. I wasn't real familiar with them until this knife got here, and I had to figure out where you could buy this knife. I didn't even know what KnifeWorks was, so I will be checking out more on their website. And they use Sezzle too, so Sezzle's always good, right? Well, it can be bad, depending. But yeah, what a good knife, man. The ergos are star of the show. Like I said, some of the best ergonomics I have ever felt on a knife with this knife. It is so good. And I'm sure they made this handle longer. And this contouring on these scales and the width of them just makes it an ergonomic dream. Ergonomic dream. Now, if you're one of those people that likes to, you know, get up close to your blade, like get up here, then you may not like this knife, because you can't do that. You're going to have to carry it. You're going to have to use it in a standard grip. You can go up here, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. With the way that's curved right towards that edge, I would not recommend keeping your finger up here. This is one you're going to have to be back here. So that could be a turnoff for some people. Now, you guys know I love a forward finger choil. I love to get as close to the edge as I can. And you can't do that with this one, but I'm going to give it a pass anyway, just because it's so good everywhere else. The Able Lock, I tell you guys, it's better than the Benchmades, in my opinion. The action's better than the Benchmades I've felt. And I've felt quite a few at this point, and this action is better than any Benchmade that I've felt so far, except for the Mini Crooked River. The Mini Crooked River was better, but the Bug Outs, the Griptilian, the Mini Freak, the Mini Bug Out, a couple others, this is better than all those. The Mini Crooked River is the only one that beat it, which I no longer have here. But yeah. Great knife, guys. If you want a made in the USA knife that's got a great warranty, that isn't that expensive for what you're getting, it really isn't. $150 for what you're getting here is not a bad deal at all. This thing is sturdy as hell, and like I said, you could use the crap out of this knife and not really have to worry too much about it, and you get 20 CV blade steel. I mean, this one's kind of a no-brainer. If you need a hard use folder with a good warranty, with great materials, with fantastic action, and even better ergonomics, it's a no-brainer. This thing's awesome. Love this knife. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys on the next one.